Now, here's your Pinpoint weather forecast with meteorologist Henry Grom.
Well, it was pretty pleasant across the Middle Ohio Valley as we got through the weekend. Now, it is Monday again. At least we're holding on to some nice dry weather across the Middle Ohio Valley. Even taking a look here into Parkersburg through the high mark West Virginia sky cam. Just a little bit of some cloud cover. Moving off towards the west, we're seeing plenty of blue skies. So temperatures on the upward trend. It's currently 75 degrees, so not too bad. A nice light breeze out from the northeast at 7 miles per hour, and continuing to monitor that dew point. Still going to go on that downward trend over the next couple of days, so it will become more comfortable, but right now it's still not much to complain about. So luckily we've been able to avoid most of the rain that's been going on south of us, especially as you travel along towards I-79. Now that's starting to die out. Still some lingering cloud covers, so we'll see most of that. But if you're on the western side of I-77, you'll hold on to plenty of sunshine going into the afternoon. Most of that rain that we saw has just been down south into Charleston. It's been a little bit problematic since they've also dealt with rain this past weekend. They've actually been dealing with some flooding along I-64 this morning. Luckily, drying out. We'll see our temperatures continue on that upward trend. A little bit cooler going into Harrisville since they've been stuck with a lot of cloud cover. However, still expected to get to around 82 today. Slightly below average down south through Pomeroy and Ravenswood, where typically we should be still sitting in the mid 80s. That also going to be on the downward trend as we get closer to the start of September. So that chance to rain not going to be with us today as we take a look at Futurecast. Cloud cover still lingering around off to our east, but tonight that will start to slowly build back into Parkersburg and Marietta. So looking at partly cloudy skies, especially moving into that morning commute tomorrow. Luckily still on the dry side, and then you start to see some scattered showers building in from the south. We'll see a few hit or miss showers for Wednesday afternoon and into Wednesday night. However, nothing to cancel plans over. We're going to be seeing some more dry weather returning into Wednesday. So luckily holding on to that sunshine. Now we'll move down south going into the tropics. We're tracking tropical storm Idalia, which is closer and closer to becoming a hurricane, but so far not yet, and moving off towards the east into the Atlantic. We also have major Hurricane Franklin, Category 4, winds up to around 145 miles per hour. So let's focus on Idalia, which will be moving onto the west coast of Florida heading into Wednesday, potentially as a Category 3 hurricane with winds up to around 120. Luckily for us here into the Middle Ohio Valley, not expecting any impacts, not even that chance to rain. We're expected to stay dry. Tonight, down to around 62 degrees, so nice and comfortable. We'll see those temperatures continue on that downward trend, getting a nice taste of fall for both Wednesday and Thursday. We'll be hovering in the mid 70s, but not for too long, Alexa. When we get into Friday, upward trend, and then all of a sudden we're back into summer once again.
I feel like we're in that weird time frame.
Transition period.
Yeah, the sweater in the morning, you got to wear layers so you can take it off in the evening. And
it's like spring. We go on those roller coasters, and same thing with fall. We'll see 80s for a week, 70s the next, back to the 80s, and then all of a sudden you're in winter.
Gosh, it is time for layer. It's the layer season. That's what I'm going to call this new season, the layer season.
I would push back layer season for probably a little bit longer.
Okay. I'll take your word on that, Henry. Well, thank you so much. Coming up after